When Dak Prescott went down with his hand injury in week 1, Cowboys' playoff hopes took a major hit. But after the win last night against the Giants, they won 2 in a row with backup quarterback Cooper Rush. And he's played well enough. He's been in the system. He takes care of the football. They got a good offensive line. They ran the football, and they did what they needed to do in containing the Giants' offense. Although I don't know how much containing they needed to do with that offense, but they did what they needed to do when they needed to do it. They put pressure on Daniel Jones. Saquon Barkley had a nice run. It was a nice run for the Giants, but it's over. I mean, this was nice.
You calling it?
Yeah, this was nice. A nice little, hey, wow, I can get my Giants jersey out of mothballs. Well, that's a Phil McConkey one. Yeah, I haven't worn it since Phil retired. But they had a good crowd. It was spirited. And, of course, the rivalry with the Cowboys. But all you got to do is have Cooper Rush hold on, get a win against the Commanders coming up next week. And then maybe Dak Prescott's back against the Rams, and then you're good to go. Now, is Dallas that good? No. Oh, that defensive line's unbelievable. Okay, I also have to look at the offensive line that the defensive line is going against, and that's not a good offensive line. Dallas put pressure on Danny Dimes. Absolutely. Wide receivers? Yeah. Running game? I like. If you give Tony Pollard the ball, I like Zeke as the changeup, not the other way around. I liked, and I've said this for a couple of years, I didn't want Zeke Elliott back. I don't want to pay that kind of money to Zeke Elliott. And Tony Pollard is really good, explosive. You know, Zeke is a guy that you can get, and he can be a battering ram there. But Tony Pollard's cheap. But when Dak Prescott comes back, they're still going to have a couple of issues here. And one is the wide receiving core. It's not dangerous. You know, C.D. Lamb has those moments where you go, oh, my God. But then he has other moments where you go, oh, my God. You know? So I don't know. And I didn't think they're going to miss Amari Cooper, but they miss Amari Cooper. But watching the Cowboys last night, okay, here's something for you. A couple of things stood out. Mike McCarthy's not going to get any credit. He never does. But he should. I mean, he's got Cooper Rush ready, game plan, doing the right things, and not trying to do too much. And I got to give Mike McCarthy some credit here. The other part is if Dak Prescott was the quarterback last night and they played like that, we would have questions. We'd be like, I don't know, Dak didn't look too good. 6 points first half. If I just plugged in those numbers that Cooper Rush had last night and attributed those to Dak Prescott, all right, through 215 yards, 1 touchdown, okay. No. But because Cooper Rush did it, it's like, hey, how about Cooper Rush? The expectations for Cooper Rush are so low. Hey, just don't do anything crazy, no turnovers whatsoever. If Dak Prescott was the quarterback, then we would be analyzing that in a different way. Man, they didn't look that good, not that explosive. Because I don't think the Giants are that good. And the Giants have some real decisions to make. If you say, who's the face of the franchise for the New York Giants? Saquon Barkley? Still on his rookie deal, but would I sign him to $15 million a year? No. Danny Dimes? Is he your future? No.
There was a light pause there when future, and then you said no.
Well, I feel bad because they've not surrounded him with a whole lot of talent. I think he's got talent, athleticism, but I just don't know. Like, he may be so shell-shocked once he's done with the Giants, and then he'll go someplace as a backup quarterback. Maybe he gets another chance like Mitchell Trubisky or Jameis Winston. Maybe if he takes a lower-end contract. Like, there should be middle ground. It shouldn't be, we're going to release you, or you want $50 million. How about $18 million, $20 million, $22 million a year for Danny Dimes? Then maybe he could stay in New York, and he could still be the starting quarterback, as opposed to going someplace else and being a backup quarterback. But I'm watching, and I go, they got to hit the reset button after this year. Are you going to keep Saquon Barkley? You're going to keep Daniel Jones? Who do you have? Your number one pick, Kayvon Thibodeau? All right. You got a little run last night. But what do you have? Yeah, see.
Daniel Jones has this oddly effective run for your life sort of thing going on that you're like, good God, this guy's about to get killed, but he just picked up 15. How the hell did that happen?
I would say to Daniel Jones, just do whatever you need to do. Just create something. Because the offensive line is not good. There were guys out there that probably shouldn't have been out there last night. And you're going against DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons to start with. Those are elite pass rushers. But you're making them seem like they're Reggie White. And I just think if you're Daniel Jones, there were times when I thought, just run. Just go. You know? Because he does have that athleticism to do it. If you're going to wait for the pocket to protect you, good luck with that. And I do like Saquon Barkley. I think he's very talented. And it's nothing personal. This is, how much money do I want to spend at that position? I don't want to spend any money. I don't want. Alvin Kamara might be a bargain, maybe, but he's banged up. Christian McCaffrey, always banged up. I mean, Derrick Henry, how many more seasons do you have where you can give the ball 300 times? And then all of a sudden you fall off a cliff at that position. Like Nick Chubb has, Kareem Hunt. I don't want to spend that kind of money. And then they know who Daniel Jones is. They know what he is. He throws interceptions and he fumbles. Other than that.
36 fumbles in 36 career games.
Yes. I mean,
consistency.
You're right. You know exactly what you're going to get. Since entering the league, Daniel Jones has thrown 31 interceptions, and he's lost 21 fumbles. So that's a total of 52 turnovers. Over that span, there are two quarterbacks who have more. Would you like to play which quarterbacks have more turnovers than Daniel Jones since 2019? Paulie.
I got to go with my guy, Jameis.
No.
How is that possible?
He didn't get to play. Guess. No, he didn't get to play that whole time.
Is he like emeritus? He's not on the list?
No, he didn't get to. Remember, he sat out, or he sat behind Drew Brees?
He had 12 turnovers on the year he sat behind Drew Brees.
Marv?
Kirk D. Cousins.
Kirk D. Cousins, no. Fritzl J.
Jared Goff.
Yes, blue.
Mean-spirited.
And there's one more who had more turnovers than Jared Goff. Seton O'Connor.
Trevor Lawrence?
No.
Oh. What was the date? How far back?
2019.
Good year for turnovers.
55 turnovers for this quarterback over that span. Friend of the show.
Why are we friends with someone with that many turnovers?
He needs support.
Oh, no.
He needs friendship.
Dang.
Yeah. Matt Ryan.
Oh, Matty Ice Cube.
Yeah, Matty Ice Cube. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. By the way, the Cowboys and Giants combined for 343 yards rushing. And they're both 2-1. Yeah, Paul.
There was a series at the end when the Giants, I think they had maybe 5-6 minutes left and they're doing a no huddle. They gave Micah Parsons a play off to rest. And then because they're going no huddle, they couldn't sub him back in. And Parsons on the sidelines, like trying to get past the coaches to get back on the field, but you can't sub in during like when it's like the 2-minute no huddle offense. It was a cool play. And Aikman kept going, keep Parsons on the sidelines, keep him on the sidelines.